So we're in the Best Western Vermilion Lafayette. This room's really good. We've turned it into a bit of a bomb site, but the television was good, the bed's really comfortable. It's got a sort of indoor swimming pool, but they open the doors because it's just so warm out there. This morning, we've just checked in again into the hotel for a second night. That's always more expensive because we book through a third party and they give you a huge discount. But the lady on the desk gave us a discount that was apparently better than a war veteran gets. So that was nice. New Orleans was good, but I think it's a real touristy town, whereas this feels like somewhere that people actually live. It's also the true heart of French Cajun culture.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Welcome to Lafayette.
Bienvenue à Lafayette.
It is an attractive city.
Nous allons à la discothèque
And the center of Cajun culture.
pour écouter les Gypsy Kings.
In Louisiana.
Je voudrais de la confiture.
Miss Kathy does all the laundry.
Happy birthday. We're getting some cake.
It's a little bit trafficky around here in Lafayette, and it's 1:17.
That's still in French.
Large hospital. So these are some houses and apartments in Lafayette.
Ils sont les appartements et maisons in Lafayette.
Très bien, Chris. 211 for fuel.
What is gumbo?
Gumbo's like rice and gravy.
It's a bit like oxtail soup.
Oh.
Jess is going to eat some crawfish, a local crustacean.
It's quite good.
Thanks. So we learned that people do speak French. That man was in the building trade. He said some of his staff speak French to each other.
We also learned that they don't say we here, they say we.
Where?
They have buses here that are fueled by nature. This is the University of Louisiana in Lafayette.
Right, so the University of Louisiana, they do have foreign language courses and people like living here.
Love living here.
Right, you can go out in the winter.
In shorts and a t-shirt and flip-flops.
I'm going to throw my jeans away and...
Don't throw your jeans away. I'm not saying throw your jeans away. But
This is the official University of Louisiana position on flip-flops. And we're being given fish food to feed whatever lives in the swamp. It looks delicious. This is part of the campus. The crossing sound is tweeting. It's also one of the few crossings that we've seen that has a diagonal. Normally you have to cross twice. We are at the swamp. Right, the trees are covered in things. We watched Interview with the Vampire yesterday. That's set in Louisiana, and the trees look like this. There's something bubbling in the middle. It's full of turtles. There can't be that many universities that have their own swamp. Just there is one of the university's alligators.
I don't think he's interested in that.
Do alligators eat turtles? Because this seems like a very bad idea if they do. It's a lake full of turtles. I can't help thinking that had they had a lake full of alligators in the middle of my university, something terrible would have happened in the 3 years that I was there. I have a question. Do alligators eat turtles?
I'm not sure. I know they definitely eat fish. I've never seen one eat a turtle before.
Maybe the shell would be unpalatable.
I'm sure it would just be difficult for it to eat through, you know? And it has so many fish.
Does anyone ever do anything, any kind of prank involving alligators and less popular students?
I don't think so.
No, that would just be automatic expulsion.
Right.
We're not even allowed to, like, be in...
They have the race,
Well, that's designated.
I know, that's
You know,
a
it's
designated time.
I mean, I don't think there's any pranks dealing with the alligators.
No.
All these students are really well behaved.
It's really hard because, like, I'm looking at everything and, like, I eat turtles and alligators and all that, so it's like,
You
I
eat,
see food.
you eat everything in this lake?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Wow, that's amazing.
I've eaten everything in this lake for sure.
Do you speak French?
Comment ça va?
Ça va bien.
Très bien.
Right.
Very good.
Oh, right, okay.
I can understand it and read it better than I can actually speak it because I've never really learned to speak it because my grandparents didn't pass that on to us.
Yeah, most of our grandparents will have full-on conversations in Cajun French with each other.
But they didn't want us to get in trouble at school because they used to get like whipped if they spoke French in school because they wanted to learn English.
That's terrible.
My parents therefore broke the chain.
Yeah, for generations it was against the rules to speak it in schools.
And now they're trying to teach us again.
Yeah.
Right.
Cajun French or French French?
Actually, actual French most of the time.
Yeah.
Are there any words that are just in Cajun French?
Some bad words.
What's the rudest word in Cajun?
I could call you a chula mad.
Ah.
A pipite.
Oh.
If you know any kind of French, you can usually figure that out, or Spanish.
My grandpa used to call us growing up, if we were being not the best children, crot, which is a cockroach.
Oh. That's great. Right. Oh, I've learned lots of new French words. I should go to Paris and use them. You don't say ordinateur for computer, do you, in French?
I think we do.
By the time computers came around, Cajun French wasn't much of a developing language anymore.
It's usually in the early 1900s. Those inventions are the ones that you find different from Cajun French to actual French.
Right.
The Acadians from around here were exiled from Nova Scotia. Are you familiar with the exile of the Acadians?
No. This is all. We're not taught this at all.
Well, it's because your people
The
did
British
it to us.
actually
What?
did that.
Yes. Yeah, the British kicked us out from Canada.
Yeah.
Right.
Acadia.
So,
You probably ended up in a better place.
We ended up in this great land, so
Yeah.
because they
Fine.
I'm not Canadian, so
There's
that's a
a
good thing.
They went down the Atlantic coast trying to find somewhere that would allow them to stay, and no one would accept them, so they finally came around to St. Martinville and settled here. That's why it's called Acadiana, because we were
Descendants.
of the Acadians.
Ah, I didn't know any of that. We learnt lots of things about this place. I think people are really into hunting and catching their own food.
Yeah.
They were from around here and they really like their state, they like their town. This is all good news.